When Mark Twain was working as a trainee riverboat pilot on the Mississippi River, that young lady from an esteemed family in New York was, with her profound knowledge and remarkable courage, transforming a down-and-out writer into a literary giant. Today, we are going to uncover how Olivia Langdon, through playing three crucial roles, helped Samuel Clemens evolve from an obscure and wayward young man into the world-renowned Mark Twain. In 1868, at the age of 33, Mark Twain met 19-year-old Olivia Langdon at a banquet. Born into a wealthy merchant family and proficient in several languages, Olivia was deeply attracted by this writer who spoke roughly but was full of talent. 2 years later, when Mark Twain proposed to her, Olivia's father put forward harsh conditions. He must give up smoking and drinking and stay away from gambling. Mark Twain agreed to these one by one for the sake of love, and Olivia, with her lifelong companionship, guided this unruly soul to the peak of literature. After their marriage, Olivia was not just a wife, she was Mark Twain's chief editor as well. She painstakingly proofread his manuscripts word by word, crossed out vulgar passages with a red pen, and even asked him to rewrite the plots that did not conform to moral standards. Thanks to her persistence, classic works such as The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Adventures of Huckleberry Finn shed their roughness and became masterpieces that combined literary value with humanistic care. Mark Twain once remarked, "Her pen is sharper than mine. Without her, my words would forever be wild weeds growing chaotically." Olivia came from a scholarly family and had a strict aesthetic taste for words. She compelled Mark Twain to abandon exaggerated slang and instead use delicate descriptions to portray human nature. In Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, the transformation of Huck's attitude towards the black slave Jim was the result of Olivia's repeated polishing. Her insistence elevated Mark Twain's works from popular stories to literary masterpieces that critiqued society. Mark Twain had a natural tendency to be extravagant and was on the verge of bankruptcy several times due to failed investments. After Olivia took charge of the family finances, she formulated strict budgets and even kept accounts herself. She sold her husband's luxurious carriage, dismissed unnecessary servants, but insisted on hiring a stenographer for him so that he could focus on writing. This gentle coercion enabled Mark Twain to get rid of financial anxiety and complete 8 important works within a decade. When Mark Twain fell into depression after the untimely death of his beloved son, Olivia recorded his emotional changes in a diary, accompanied him on walks, read with him, and even recited the poems she had written for him. With her unwavering love, she helped him regain his confidence in life and write works full of humor and hope, such as the £1,000,000 banknote. Mark Twain once wrote in a letter, "She is my anchor, the only peaceful haven in the tempest." Under Olivia's influence, the sales volume of Mark Twain's work soared from a few thousand copies in the early days to millions of copies. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer has sold over 30 million copies worldwide to this day. During the period when Olivia managed the family finances, Mark Twain's annual income increased from $2,000 to $200,000, allowing him to completely shake off poverty. Olivia Langdon's story reveals a truth. Great literary achievements are never the solitary celebration of a writer, but the crystallization of countless behind-the-scenes efforts. While Mark Twain used humor to satirize the world, Olivia forged a sharp pen for him with her wisdom and love. Her existence proves that a true partner is not only a life companion, but also a sculptor of the soul. Under her meticulous polishing, the unruly soul of a prodigal son eventually blossomed into an eternal star in the history of literature. What do you think? In the process of creation or career development, is a partner's correction a help or a constraint? Welcome to share your views in the comment section. If the number of likes exceeds 10,000, we will reveal the stories of more women behind literary giants.